Good afternoon. My name is Dirk Pleiter. I'm from the Jülich Supercomputing Center. Instead of, say, talking about the research which we are doing in Jülich in relation of applications and computer architectures, I want to rather talk today about some of the activities within OpenPOWER where we try to organize the different academic members within OpenPOWER. And actually, I mean, you heard earlier today, I mean, that OpenPOWER now reached a membership of 200 members, and quite a lot of them, so about 50 of them, are academic members. So OpenPOWER had been quite successful in this very young time of existence of attracting academic members. And I think there are good reasons for that. Of course, it's attractive in the sense of what I say the technologies which are developed within OpenPOWER and where research can benefit on. But it's also attractive from the perspective of this becoming an ecosystem which allows to interact not only with, say, leading academic institutions, but also with leading technology providers, both in the industrial area as well as also quite interesting SMEs. Now, what are our goals within the academia discussion group, which is, say, the current platform of the academic partners within OpenPOWER? Well, first of all, we started to work a lot on trying to provide training and to give the opportunity to exchange experience, which, say, academic people are obtaining by using the OpenPOWER technologies and also by their own research. To provide a platform for the academic members to network among themselves. And in particular, we had a bit of a focus so far on HPC, so to engage the HPC community. I will give you an example later on. And certainly in future, I would hope that we extend it also to more what you would call say, data-focused science. And the fourth point, I don't think we really reached that, but is to at some point also enable co-design activities. I mean, Scott from Mellanox already stressed this aspect earlier in this talk. Now, what we are doing in the context of training, we are currently running regular webinars about once per month, where we invite people from different parts of the OpenPOWER Foundation to give presentations and to allow whoever is interested to listen to these presentations and to ask questions. And we try to balance here really academic speakers and commercial members to provide training on new technologies, but also to be able, I mean, to provide that academic members can give their experience on OpenPOWER technologies. All these webinars, they are recorded and the slides are collected and they are available for the members of OpenPOWER. So in this way, we also try to provide a benefit for academic members to really become member of OpenPOWER. I just give you, say, an overview here about the quite broad range of topics which we have addressed so far in these different webinars, ranging from, say, very technical webinars until also more practical. I mean, how can people use, for instance, doing performance analysis using the different processing technologies. We are also going to extend it towards, say, experience on porting applications. A lot of focus and also interest was related with new technologies like, for instance, CAPI. Okay. In terms of networking, we have been organizing in the recent past several workshops. There was the first one just before the Supercomputing conference in Austin with more than 30 participants. Closely after, there had been a second workshop more at the national level in India. Again, we had attracted several dozens of participants from quite a broad range of institutions within India, and we are going to continue that during this year. Now, another opportunity in order to engage, say, a wider community in HPC is by organizing workshops. We currently have an open call for papers for a workshop which had been accepted for the International Supercomputing Conference, which is taking place in Frankfurt in late June. So if somebody has more or less an almost ready paper, the deadline for submitting a paper is by end of next week, and we're expecting something around 20 papers, out of which we hope to be able then to accept around 10 papers, again in a very broad range of topics, ranging from experience on porting applications, also questions of co-design of HPC software stacks, all the way till benchmarking and validation studies of OpenPOWER architectures. Now let me just give you, say, a very selective and quick overview of different activities from ADG members. I mean, it is a quite broad range, I mean, across the whole world. A-Star in Singapore, I mean, they have been starting to do work on application porting and optimization. CDAC in India, more specifically, they had started to work on graph series, so something which is a bit more complex to address with these non-regular applications. In Jülich, we had inaugurated a Power Acceleration Design Center in October last year. And within the center, we focused together with our partners IBM and NVIDIA on enabling applications on OpenPOWER platforms. So we are open for working not only with application owners within our own center, but with application owners outside of the center. And our interest is to learn more about how well can scientific applications exploit these kind of architectures. The Hardware Center, you will learn more about it later in a talk about Mesh Ashford. They also initiated the Power Acceleration Design Center, and at the moment are also starting to work on application enablement. There are several sites in India which are, say, working in the context of OpenPOWER. I just gave here 2 examples of IIT Mumbai and the Indian Institute of Technology in Roorkee. The first one working on an ab initio chemistry code, MOLCAS, ported that on Power, and in Roorkee more on database technologies. You heard earlier from Fernanda from Oak Ridge, all the exciting work which they are doing. French University Reims is again also focusing on porting graph applications, particularly here this graph 500 benchmark, and not only say to the Power architecture, but which is even more challenging, I mean, to also to use the GPUs. And finally, yet another partner from India, the Sasta University, they are working on bioinformatics applications in Power and OpenPOWER systems. Oops. So let me conclude. We have a growing number of academic organizations that became member of OpenPOWER, and we try to organize them with an academia discussion group to give them a platform for training, network, and engagement. And I hope that at some point we will reach, say, intensity of interaction, which will allow us to really also contribute to a co-design process with the different technology providers which are available within the OpenPOWER Foundation. And all those who have not yet become member of the academia discussion group, I would very much like to invite you to become member. For those who are, say, at this conference, there will be tomorrow morning at 8:30, there will be a breakfast meeting. So if you are interested to join, please contact me. Thank you very much.